As the leader in information technology, India is on the move. Global experts see India as the future. With the largest growing market for telecom, biotech and other products. A complete change is taking place in the way business is being done. Indians are acquiring companies overseas, FDI is coming in, the list just goes on and on. Extremely wealthy people, the big fish, they stash their money in tax havens outside the country where the IT department can't touch them. In any case, I think big businesses have so much technology at their disposal now to hide their funds, and by comparison the government is just in stone age. Although money does leave a trail and it can be traced, but I think the government just doesn't have the wherewithal. They don't have the wherewithal to keep tabs on everyone, on tax offenders, because सरकार तो वही देखती है जो पेपर पे लिखा हुआ है, बाहर तो कुछ देखती नहीं है.
I know I'm on the department's radar, and it's really unfair. When I built this mall, I went to great lengths to ensure financial transparency. I took a bank loan of a couple of 100 crores. I raised twice as much from private equity investors. All verifiable sources, all above board. And what do you know? Suddenly, my enterprise is on the income tax radar. You know why? Because I'm a soft target. The big businesses and the multinationals, they get away scot-free. The department has considerable data, but a significant amount of this cannot be mined. And then there are these efforts to beat the system, like quoting an incorrect PAN, incorrect name, incorrect address. So, the department developed an in-house solution for non-intrusive investigation called ITDMS, Income Tax Data Management System. ITDMS works on non-standard data. You can start with a name, an address, father's name, a PAN number, a car number, a mobile number, or even a transaction, and prepare a complete profile of a target. The profile will contain the list of all the related entities, that is family members, firms, companies and trusts where the target has an interest. Then you can also collate all the financial transactions of these entities, that is their investment and expenditure, and compare them against the tax payment. For example, in a case of a listed company in Delhi, Bhushan Steel, the department first put together all the related entities through the ITDMS. Then, the TDS returns were mined to isolate suspect bogus expenses and investments. Then, when the search was conducted, the department got a disclosure of 500 crores of concealed income. In another company, we found huge transactions, but they were accounted for. In fact, today, other agencies like the IB, CBI, and the police use this tool. Cyber forensic labs. Today, businesses big and small are putting their data on computer systems. They are hiding crucial data, password protecting their data, using steganography to hide data in music and video files, placing data in servers in remote locations in India and overseas. The department took up an initiative to set up cyber forensic labs. Now, information in computer systems can be acquired, analyzed and archived to ensure the integrity of the data in a court of law. State-of-the-art equipment has been used to uncover concealed income running into hundreds of crores. In one case, first a list of 200 odd undisclosed entities were recovered from emails. Further accounts of above 200 entities involving over 250 crores were recovered from around 80 GB of deleted data. In the case of Tulip Telecom, a listed company, the forensic lab was used during the search to determine over 300 crores revenue attributable to hired infrastructure used in multi-protocol lease switches. Interestingly, the SMSs from Lalit Modi's BlackBerry were acquired through the forensic lab. CAIT, the computer-assisted investigation tool can be used on any accounting package. Computer-based accounting packages like Tally, ERP, SAP have replaced the traditional Bahi Khata. It's virtually impossible to pinpoint manipulations and frauds in these digital books without customized tools. One Chennai-based vendor supplied an accounting package that could be programmed to delete 60% of sales automatically. Thus, a need was felt for a specialized tool for Indian conditions. CAIT can be used to uncover manipulation of accounts, missing or duplicate invoices, organized fudging or fraud. In a Delhi-based case, accounts were maintained in a customized accounting package. When this data was seized, the assessee refused to supply the accounting application. Thus, the data was completely useless for the department. The CAIT tool was used remotely to first create and then investigate these books of accounts. In regular scrutiny assessments, examination of books is incomplete and not standardized and takes more than 6 to 8 months. The same can be done through CAIT in a few weeks in an unobtrusive, scientific, standard and verifiable manner. The web houses a huge amount of information which is available today in the public domain. This includes websites of regulatory agencies, intermediaries, e-commerce, specialized websites such as WorldCheck and others. However, without specialized crawler tools such as bots and web pipes, this data cannot be effectively harnessed. Today, obtaining data on a target from the public domain is a standard practice in the department. The entire details of income earned on the sale of carbon credits or the actual value of a cross-border takeover or sale are accessible. Tax havens and offshore financial centers are playing a growing role in the economy. Today, one can open a company or a bank account anywhere in the world through the internet or telephone, sitting right at home. While treaty and legislative matters are taken up by the government, the Investigation Directorate is going after cross-border accounts and money parked overseas. This is being done through initiatives such as effective mining of data, posting of officers overseas, the special cell and similar measures. The success in tracing over 420 crores of payoff in the IPL investigation showcases the department's effectiveness. With this tool, the department felt confident to go after the big fish, such as listed companies, multinationals, etc. Some of the interesting cases that have been carried out include HDIL to the tune of 350 crores, KS Oils Morena 155 crores, Punj Lloyd 212 crores, and HBN Group 140 crores. The department has also been able to trace Benami investment of senior bureaucrats in Chhattisgarh and other parts of India, including 226 Benami accounts of one officer. The Investigation Division is among the 24 security and intelligence organizations of the Multi-Agency Center for Counter-Terrorism (MAC). Actionable inputs are immediately processed on a real-time basis. The role of the CBDT has been appreciated on various occasions for this real-time response. The Directorate has studied the international best practices and recommended certain income tax offences for inclusion as predicate offence under Prevention of Money Laundering Act. The Investigation Division plays a critical role in unearthing money laundering, cross-border transactions and round-tripping of funds, issues that impact the sovereignty of the state and national security. In order to gather intelligence on various cross-border transactions and to keep close surveillance on the persons involved in such activities, the Central Intelligence Cell (CENTINT) and the Regional Intelligence Cell (REGINT) have been set up in each region. Air Intelligence Units (AIUs) have been set up at Jammu and Srinagar with a mandate to apprehend transportation of illegal money, valuables and the like, which could be used to fund acts of terror. AIUs were set up at Coimbatore, Trichy, Kochi and Thiruvananthapuram, as well as investigation units at Chennai Port Trust, in addition to the existing AIUs at Chennai, Hyderabad, Bangalore, New Delhi, Ahmedabad, Amritsar, Kolkata and Lucknow. The division bell of the Honorable Supreme Court in a case pertaining to the activities of AIU, has held in a recent judgment 320 ITR1 as follows. The Investigative Division gives regular inputs relating to national security in meetings convened by the Home Ministry. FIU information as regards large cash transactions in certain areas of J&K and the Northeast were investigated. The investigation wing in J&K is in constant interaction with the security and intelligence agencies. Some cross-border credit cards were being used by anti-national elements to finance their nefarious activities. Data regarding international credit and debit cards used in J&K was obtained and mined by the Special Cell investigation at Delhi. Analysis of this data threw up interesting and meaningful patterns. It was found that credit cards issued in Nepal were used to withdraw large sums of cash in the Kashmir Valley through ATMs. The total number of such transactions is 6,275, involving an amount of 14.67 crore. The information was shared with MHA and IB and was found to be very useful. The source of investments in construction of Buddhist monasteries and immovable properties with foreign donations were jointly investigated with the Enforcement Directorate. A report was sent to the MHA. Certain persons in the Northeast who were suspected to be funding ULFA were investigated and timely feedback was sent to MHA for necessary action. Though the public perception remains that the department goes only after soft targets, the fact is the department not only catches the big fish but is actively involved in protecting the national security of the country. Jai Hind!